Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope you all will be safe. Today we are here for another English lesson, lesson number 5, and I have chosen a grammar topic today. Dear students, we have already done so many grammar topics, like for example, the tenses, parts of speech. Today we will go through active and passive voice. So whenever we convey our message, there are two different sentences. In two different sentences, we can convey our message. One is active voice and another one is passive voice. Before going into this, we must know the definitions for both of them. Active voice definition: a sentence in which subject performs the action. Any kind of sentence in which the subject performs the action is an active voice. It means that in the sentence, the subject actively performs some function. For example, she bakes a cake. Now here in this sentence, she is the subject and she is performing the task. She is performing the task of baking. So this sentence is active voice, as it is written in the definition that a sentence in which subject performs the action. So here in this sentence, she bakes a cake, subject is she, and she is performing the task of baking. So this sentence, we call that this sentence is written in active voice. Now the passive voice definition: a sentence in which the subject undergoes the action of the verb. It means that a passive voice is a sentence in which some action is performed over the subject. The subject undergoes the action of the verb. For example, a cake, the similar sentence, and now I'm going to change the similar sentence into passive voice to make it more clear to you. A cake is baked by my mother. Yep, a cake is baked by her. Here we can write it her as well. See, she bakes a cake. In this sentence, the subject is performing a task. The subject is doing the action. Here, a cake is baked by her. It means that the subject is undergoing the process of baking. The subject is undergoing the process of baking. So here in this sentence, it is written like a cake is baked by her or by my mother. Subject can be anything. So students, these are the two different ways in which a sentence can be written. The active voice, in which the subject performs some action, and in passive voice, the subject undergoes the action. Now here are the rules for changing, that how you can find out that how you can change the active voice into passive voice. So there must be some rules of conversion, and what are these rules? Let's discuss them one by one. There are 4 major rules. The first rule is subject into object and object into subject. This means that in active voice, this is the subject and this is the object. But when we change this active sentence into passive voice, we will change these two words, the subject and the object. We will change them. We will write the object in place of subject, and we will write subject in place of object, like we did this here. This is an object, this is subject. But when we change the active voice into passive voice, we will change their positions, the subject and the object. We will exchange their positions. We will write the object which was